Wait, CVS inside day, if you look at the 1 hour, we kind of like trending inside and ascending flag. Similar setup that we had today in SPY. So the logical thing would be probably to test the bottom of it and maybe to break down. Right now, it's also kind of forming a cup and handle too. You can see here the little cup with the little handle. So the possibility of reversal and going to the neckline is actually there. Neckline is going to be at 76. All right, so levels on this one, I'm gonna be looking at 75, 65 for calls. Breaking down one is gonna send us to 75, 77, and after that we're gonna go to 75, 85. For puts, I'm gonna be looking at 75, 26, which is this one over here. Only that we're gonna go to 75, 06, and after that we're gonna go to 74, 87. I'm gonna be actually playing this one for Lotto. It actually moved pretty fast. So I'm probably gonna go. I'm probably gonna be playing a lot on this one. So if we trigger to the upside, I'm gonna go probably with 76, 76C. If we trigger to the downside, I'm gonna go with 75P. So, but again, I think if we trigger tomorrow, we're gonna end up actually moving pretty hard. I think if we trigger to the upside, we're definitely gonna go to the neckline. And if we break that neckline, we're gonna go to the top of the trend, which is basically a 76.21. And for puts, yeah, for sure. I think if we trigger to the downside, we're gonna go to the bottom of the trend and then even break out. It's kind of like a weird or ugly head and shoulder too. You can see here, shoulder, head, second shoulder, with the neckline around 74.50, 74.60. So yeah, I think it's actually gonna do good. Let's take a look at the 4 hours on this one. About to cross to the upside, so maybe we actually trigger that up and handle and move up and test the top of it. Anyway, what about flow on this one? This one doesn't get much flow, by the way. Oh wow, look at this. A lot of puts. What about you? That came in at the end of the day at the ask. No, at the bid actually. So they sold this one. More here sold. This is actually neutral. But looks actually really good. Looks like they're betting for a move up. Actually, pretty big quantity, $725 on this one, $600 on this one. So yeah, they're probably betting on a move up on this one. What about this one for tomorrow? 75p. They sold to the bid also. So yeah, looks like they're betting for a move up on CVS. This one is extremely far out, so I'm not counting it. This one, 78C for tomorrow, it's actually pretty far out, so they're selling. I don't think so they're actually gonna make any money, so they're probably playing this one just to collect the premium at the end of the day. But yeah, I do like that. This one over here, especially those 87.50 that they sold to the bid, because it's a pretty big quantity, $1.5 million. So it looks good. Hopefully, we see a move out tomorrow. I actually can make money out of it. All right, next one is gonna be American Airlines. We played this one for puts today. Ended up actually holding pretty good. If you look at the chart in American Airlines, ended up actually holding after market was dropping. So that's a pretty good sign of strength on this one. I was actually debating about getting a swing on this one, excuse me, today, but I kind of like a stay on the sideline when the market was dropping. But I do like it a lot for a swing. I've been seeing a lot of bullish flow for airlines, especially for LOB. I think I saw one today. Let's see, this one over here. So maybe we see a move up on this one. It's 22 days out. This is actually a Lotto type of thing. But this one I do like it a lot. And remember, they usually move the same. So I think we're probably gonna see a move up on airlines soon. So far, if you go to the 1 hour, you can see that we're actually trending kind of like a descending triangle. This type of trends tend to break to the upside. There's also kind of like a weird inverse head and shoulder. You can see here shoulder, head. So maybe we've kind of like move over here and kind of like have a small consolidation around those 1680, 1690 and form a the second shoulder. MACD DIMA 4 hours right now is actually bullish, but it's getting less buying pressure. So the possibility of dropping is still there. I think this support over here, we actually have, I think 4 candles passing by. It's pretty good, but I think if we drop from there, I think we're probably gonna drop down to the 15 area, to the 1550, 1560, which is this section over here. Levels on this one, I'm gonna be looking at 1657 for calls. Breaking down one is gonna send us to 1664, and after that we're gonna go to 1671. For puts, I'm gonna be looking at 1650, which is the main level that we actually talk about it today for those puts. Under that, it's gonna go to 1641, and after that we're gonna go to 1631. I think if we trigger to the upside, I'm gonna go with next week expiration. If we trigger to the downside, I'm gonna be playing 1650p with the same day expiration. I know, today we had literally the same movement. So whenever we actually lost, those 1650p ended up actually dropping pretty hard. You can see here that whenever we dropped that level, ended up actually going to the bottom of the day, which is 1630. So if we actually play in the money and ended up losing that level, we're probably gonna do pretty good. I think we're probably gonna do like 50-60%. So I'm looking forward to playing in the money for 0-day expiration on this one. Again, airlines had a lot of flow, so someone is actually expecting a move up on this one. So let's see. All right, so those 15p, let's see. They actually bought this one on the outs, 5,000. Jesus. So they're betting on this one to drop the bottom of the trend. Price still the same, right? 0.66. 0.66. Yeah, didn't drop. What's the next one? More puts, but at the ask. 14, 175 days out. $61, 61. So yeah, it didn't move much regarding price. What about this one here? Sold to the bid. 926. So it's not such a big position, that one. 10p, 329 days out. Jesus, this is a big quantity actually. So a lot of puts actually bought at the ask. Let's see those 17C. Ended up actually going up all the way to 0.5 from 0.3. But that person is still holding actually. That's weird. But yeah, all this section over here, mostly the big positions are basically puts. So yeah, they're probably betting on a drop from that support. Again, if it drops from there, it's probably gonna reverse back inside the big trend, which is, I think it's the weekly. And I think it's gonna end up actually going to this 1550. Holy shit! Hold on, 1560. Just give me 2 seconds. Just give me 2 seconds, guys.
Order filled.
All right. Okay, so I do think there's a possibility of rebound on this one if it breaks to the upside. I think if it breaks to the upside again, it's probably gonna form that inverse head and shoulder. But there's a lot of put flow on this one, so whichever way it goes, I'm probably gonna go long. I do like it a lot. I do like it a lot for a long position on this one. It's been actually trending for the previous 4 days. Actually, it's been kind of like doing a small consolidation. So whichever way it goes, I think it's actually gonna go pretty hard. So yeah. 1657 for calls, 1650 for puts. Again, if we trigger for puts, I'm gonna go with same day expiration. If we trigger for calls, I'm gonna go with next week expiration because we are actually extremely far out. But yeah, for now, again, everything is actually with a 3 down. Everything's actually pointing that it's gonna keep dropping. So we have to be extremely careful. Market was overdue for a drop like this. Market was extremely high. Everything was actually overbought. So I think it's pretty healthy that we reverse a little and do kind of like a consolidation in order to keep actually moving up. But again, the possibility of dropping is actually extremely high, especially with this candle over here. Alright, so I hope everyone that was here yesterday ended up actually doing pretty good. We did really good with those Verizon and Bank of America, and I hope we do better tomorrow. I'm gonna be actually streaming on the weekend. I'm gonna actually probably do like a 1 hour or 45 minutes stream regarding futures. I want to actually explain a little more how I trade it, since we've been doing extremely good. When I mean extremely good, I mean like extremely good. So it's really easy compared to options. So I want to actually cover that topic on the weekend. Anyway, thank you guys for passing by, and I see you guys tomorrow. Take care.